Estelle and I will be resting in the inn. But we're going to get some rest. What about you, Yuri?
Yeah, I could...
Yuri, please wake up. Yuri!
Huh? Oh.
Good morning, sleepyhead. Though it's more good afternoon now, ain't it?
Oh, hey, old man. What about Carol?
Haven't seen him since I left the Union. I reckon he's still...
I hope he's okay.
Well, since the old man's back, does that mean everything's settled with the Union? Did you see the Don?
Well, about as soon as the Don heard what happened with Harry and Nordopolica, he left the Union.
By himself? That's not...
Well, and this is just my intuition, I think he's headed for Leviathan's Claw's compound.
What?
But Jaeger is the head of Leviathan's Claw.
Well, I don't think Jaeger'd try anything against the Don. If they went up against the Union, they could lose all of their business, for one.
So why did the...
So, anyway, I'm sorry, but the Don's left the city.
Well then, should we go to Leviathan's Claw's compound?
You believe the old man's intuition?
If the Don's going up against Leviathan's Claw, we can't very well sit around and twiddle our thumbs. There's no guarantee the scum won't try to attack him.
Well, all right then. I'm not really one for waiting anyway.
Patty still isn't back, huh? Then I guess we have no choice. Estelle, will you wait here?
I'm going with you.
Estelle, don't overdo it.
Yes.
Estelle...
So, you all know where the Manor of the Wicked is?
I figured you knew, old man.
Well, yeah, I guess I am.
Well then, it's decided. We'll just... What the...
It sounded from the direct...
Uh-oh.
Let's go and see.
What's with all these people here?
Carol's over there.
The Don protected this city from the Empire. He protected our honor.
Even if we're the only ones helping, we owe it to the Don to protect the city.
Hold your horses. Settle down, all.
We've heard that a group from Palestrale has been spotted near Heliord.
Their leader got killed thanks to a mistake of one of our own.
Once they learn the Don's left town, we must defend the city from them until...
You fools. If y'all weren't so eager to fight, the Don wouldn't... Soon as they learn there's fighting between guilds, don't you think the Knights are bound to stick their noses in our business?
Congress is independent from the Empire. The Imperial Knights are in no place to...
The friendship treaty still ain't finalized yet.
Yuri! Everyone! What do we do? This is gonna become a war between guilds if we don't do something! If only the Dawn were here.
They say that the Don may have gone to the Leviathan's Claw compound, the Manor of the Wicked.
What? Really?
Well, probably.
We were about to see if we could go there.
But there's a chance that the Dawn...
Yeah, it was just the old man's intuition after all.
If he's not there, war could break out while we're out looking for him. Yuri, what should we do?
Well, we should be able to handle the Manor of the Wicked. You go ahead and do what you think you should.
Yeah. Then...
Do you think this is the right...
We don't have much choice. We can't follow the Don.
I hope that we find the Dawn.
We're his backup. If Jaeger's the one Don's up against, he'll need all the help he can get.
Hey! You even know where you're going? Hey!
If the Dawn really did go meet with Jaeger, what could the reason have been? And why would he go alone?
It's not to deepen the ties of their friendship, that's for sure. It was probably because he didn't want his subordinates to get wrapped up in the mess.
Well, that's just one more example of how much the guilds love doing things the hard way. Upholding every rule, settling every score. Is it all really that important?
Hey, if we're going after the Don, now's the time. We can have special sharing time later.
Wait for me!
Whoa!
Where are you going?
We're going to meet the Don.
I'm going too.
Are you done with what you were doing?
My results weren't that good, so I'm going to meet the Dawn like I first planned.
I'm warning you though, our destination is the Leviathan's Claw hideout.
Huh? I really don't get how things turned out that way, but that's exactly my kind of place.
Then follow me.
Hey, hold on.
What is it, old man?
You do realize what going to the enemy's compound means, right?
What it...
We're gonna be on their turf. If we get there and we're not ready to roll, they could give us a mighty beatdown, and it'd be lights out for us.
So, you're asking if we're totally prepared to go?
We're ready to roll, old man.
You sure?
You're worrying more than usual. We're ready.
Yeah?
What sort of fellow is this Dawn?
He's an old man that's just larger than life.
In that case, I'm sure meeting him will provide a clue to the riddle of Icy. Dawn Whitehorse.
Huh?
Did you say his last name was Whitehorse?
Oh, well, you just said it yourself, right?
But you're going bye-bye.
How's this?
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Time to be!
Knock him around and cut him down.
I'm guessing this is the manor of the wicked.
It's so heavily guarded. We should wait and see what the situation is like first.
Can't get too comfortable, though.
Shh, they're arguing.
What part of let us in are you having trouble with?
Like I said, your timing just seems a little too perfect. Don't you have anything to prove who you say you are?
You know what? Actually, we don't. The Dawn is here. We don't have time.
So, the old...
Bingo. This is a...
Didn't you go looking for proof that the hunting blades were after that dragon rider?
I told you. We received word that the Dawn was headed here before we could arrive at Mount Temza.
We couldn't very well ignore news like that, could we?
The hunting blades are out to get Judy?
What are you waiting for? You won't be any use to Jaeger if we have to give you a beating.
We'll let you through, but not without an escort.
Whatever, just let us in.
What luck! Now there's less guards to worry about.
Guess we better strike while the iron...
Who the hell are you? Hey!
Nice, Rapide!
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye.
That a little too rough for you? I think we're still in the clear.
So let's make what they're getting inside.
Why do you think the hunting blades would be after Judith? If they're looking for Apatheia, maybe they want the dragon she was riding. If he's an Entelikeia, he might become an Apatheia like Belius. I mean, when he dies.
Which means Harry's request wasn't the only reason they wanted to take Belius down. They want those Apatheia something bad.
Judy!
Judy might be in trouble, but we should help the Dawn out first, especially with those two charming young ladies in there.
Aye! Let's be quick and clean this place up.
Sure. We should be on our way.
I'm just worried about Judith.
So you'll be going to Mount Timza?
But the Dawn...
We're practicing deciding for ourselves. Let's move.
I'm coming too. She'd be upset if I left the Dawn like this to go looking for her. I can just hear her saying, "Don't worry about that, lady."
Alright, let's get the old... Looks like we found one more thing we can't ignore.
Okay.
I never would have guessed we'd have to chase down the Dawn and then go make Judith talk. It looks like the hunting blades are on the move too.
I want to know how Leviathan's Claw managed to get that information. I'm sure there's something they're after.
Judith.
I know you're worried, but let's just deal with what's right in front of us for now.
Right. Let's look for the Dawn. This enemy doesn't look so nice.
You want to run away?
Oh, brilliant angels, grant us your favor. Nurse!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Oh, enduring protection. Barrier!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Sharpen!
Hey, come on!
Yay!
All right. How about a hug?
I don't think so.
Hooray for the old man!
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
My style.
too bad.
Yeah, I feel...
Look.
White Horse!
That's the...
Stand back.
Didn't you say Leviathan's Claw would never try...
The Dawn's the one that started all this.
What? Then that means...
Just what do you think you're doing here, you damn fools? Bring it...
Bravo! I really should thank you for such a heart-rending performance.
What the hell's he talking about?
Get out of the way! You'll be gone soon enough.
Come here!
Come kill!
You're gone! Crushing Eagle! Destruction Eagle! Crushing Eagle! You're gone! Alright, who's next?
The Don would be crazy to do this alone.
That's the logic.
Where's the Don?
He's gone after you.
Let's go.
Yeah, I guess we'll fight. Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Wind Blade! Destruction Wing! Come here!
Our weapons are love.
Justice.
Sexuality.
Would you stop? Finish that one.
Yeah, I guess we'll fight. Knock him around and cut him down. Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Wind Blade! Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Wind Blade! Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down. Wind Blade!
I'm just getting started.
Now's our chance.
It's nothing personal.
Come on, let's keep going. We'll destroy them in no time.
Come here.
Your brilliant angels grant us your favor.
Come on, Nurse! Knock him
I wonder what they were thinking, building a big manor out in the middle of nowhere like this.
Isn't it obvious? Crooked plots and intrigue.
We should hurry and finish what we need to do before we get caught up in anything.
That's not so bad here, Estelle. Why not take our time and get the full tour?
Are you thinking of exposing some crooked plots and intrigue while we're here?
Nah, I wasn't thinking about any of that. Being in someone's home is just so relaxing is all.
I can't believe you.
We don't have time for this. We're going on ahead, old man.
No, wait for me!
We'll destroy them in no time.
I gotta try and keep up. Let's go. I'm not done yet. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
Wonderful! Enemies unto me. Your favor.
Brilliant! Come on, Wind. Knock him around and cut him down.
That's what happens when I get serious. Yeah.
Prepare to meet your doom.
I'll blow you away!
That's what happens when I get serious. Hold still. I'll make this quick.
All right, here we go.
Let's have a good time!
Dialuring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Grant us your favor!
Nurse! Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemy. All right, here we go.
This one's pretty tough.
This one's for real!
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my the sign of victory. I will use this path.
That's what happens when I get serious.
That's the logical outcome. Take him out!
It's nothing personal.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Here comes a new spell! Blah, blah, blah. The sign of victory! We have a great opening now!
It's nothing personal.
Oh, blade of your power is indestructible evil! I'm using this! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Blade of your power indestructible evil! The sign of victory! Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me. Princess, your magnificent embrace.
That's what happens when I get...
I never dreamed you'd try anything this risky.
I finally made up my mind that this mud ball be a much prettier place without you on it.
The other Master Guilds surely won't like you ignoring the Union's laws for your personal vendetta.
And I'll face the consequences. But it's daybreak now. Looks like I've underestimated your touch. I'm out of time. If I don't get myself back to Dongrest, those fools gonna start a...
Oh, I think it's a bit late to prevent that
A couple of eggs might have to be broken.
A price.
You still got us to deal with.
Well, it looks like the tide's taken a turn.
Hey, wait!
Damn, that guy's a regular fan.
Now what's with all of you? Just how you figure...
Who's that? I ain't no little kid.
Sorry about that. Patty, huh? Now this is a...
Huh?
You're a dead ringer for Eifried.
Huh? Then it really...
Granddaughter? You're his...
Huh. So Patty's guess was...
As his relative, I bet you must have suffered quite a bit of...
I've got my own reasons for following Ifrid's trail. I thought that since you were his friend, Dawn...
It'd be an exaggeration. He just did whatever he wanted to do. I never knew where, and I ain't got a clue about that now, either.
I see. Haven't you met him somewhere?
Have I?
This is a keepsake left by an ally of yours.
Of all the... Why'd she have to wind up like this?
Just what is an apatheia?
Well... Afraid I don't hate the cut and run, but I'll...
Wait.
We should think about getting out of here.
Hey, let me try and buy the old man some time.
Raven?
Come on.
Guess we'd better.
This enemy doesn't look so nice.
This one's for real!
I'm okay! Spread thy alluring snare into the world! Come to me! First aid! Holy power, activate the First aid! Invincible evil!
Alright, who's next?
I am not gonna let them kill the Dawn. I think it's about time.
I agree.
You don't mean... from... Ah!
I got a bad feeling about this.
I'm the spitting image of Ifrid. Not the picture I had in my head.
Indeed. I thought he'd be an imposing figure like Dawn.
I'm all muddled. I need to ask Dawn for more details.
Yuri! The Union and Palestrole are squaring off against each other with hope. The Dawn is back, but something...
So, he made it back in time.
What do you mean?
He's been planning for this to end.
What? What?
Bellius died because of Harry's rash speech. She's the Duce of Nordopolica. You can't just say, sorry, which means there's gotta be compensation.
So the price Dawn mentioned back at the Manor of the Wicked was...
His own life. Once he made up his mind to sacrifice himself, taking down Jaeger wasn't a problem.
No! He can't...
There has to be some...
Both sides are at the breaking point, though. This thing could go off at the drop of a hat, and if it starts, it'll mean all-out war between the Union and Palestrole.
I'm not sure we have the time to...
I'm going with Carol.
Hang in there, kid. You're a boss now, right?
But it's like there's nothing I can...
So then ask for help.
Dawn!
Take good care of them.
I'm coming with you.
Like hell you are! Well, old man,
Raven, You better nail Jaeger for me. You're the only one I can ask.
White Horse.
Little lady, try going underground to the storeroom in the city's tavern. There's a wall there inscribed with, if you're his granddaughter, it ain't a bad idea to take a glimpse at the kind of... We're so grateful for everything your darling grandson's done to us.
The boy has made a mess of things. He may be my idiot grandson, and it falls upon any leader to take responsibility for the... Take me, then. Let...
Dawn. Idiot. These...
So, who's...
It would be my honor.
Guess you're stuck doing a job nobody much wants.
You too.
No kidding. Yuri, I was looking forward to watching you go places. I'll make sure to save you a spot in hell.
I don't think they'd let me into the hell you're going to.
I won't forget that attitude, boy.
And I won't forget your resolve, Don Whitehorse.
Dawn! Listen up. You all gotta stand on your own 2 feet from here on. There's a new age coming, so get out there and make it for yourselves.
Everyone here seems to have calmed down. Feels more like they're expecting the end of the world. Carol's been... And it looks like things are keeping the old man busy. I guess it comes with being a member of Altos.
Huh.
I haven't seen Patty for a while now.
She might be in the sewer tunnels.
Oh, right.
He gave up his own life to make amends for what happened. The guilds take their laws pretty seriously.
The pride of living by the laws of the guild. The Dawn practiced what...
And he was willing to stake his life on those beliefs. Responsibility.
I've got to get these things figured out myself. Best to start with our guild. With brave Vesperia.
Yuri?
Just going for a walk.
He probably went looking for Carol. Carol.
Now my hands have killed someone I never wanted to kill. Dawn, that feeling still hasn't left my hands. You really were a piece of work, old man.
Yuri, the Dawn, and all the rest of you, you'd all made up... Nobody in this town's gonna listen to anything I've got to say, so I was thinking I should try talking with Palestrale instead. But they might be done talking, and just attack anyway. When I thought that, I was too scared to go alone. So I ended up not going at all. I'm not good for anything.
What about Judy? Weren't you gonna look for her?
I can't go with you anymore, Yuri. I'm just not cut out to be the boss of a guild.
Is that it, then? Is that all guilds and brave Vesperia mean to you? Just walking away from the dream like that?
But I wanted to be the best guild! To be useful to the Dawn! For him to notice me! He's been a role model for me, and now he's not around.
So you're just gonna pack it up and quit? Just what was it that Dawn died for? You, of all people, should know the answer to that.
You can always do everything you want, Yuri! You'd never understand how I feel! I'm not tough like you! There's no way I can be like you and the Dawn! It's over! Our guild is...
Carol! Don't you remember all the Dawn told you? Did you forget his resolve? As a member of our guild, I'm going to Mount Timsa to find Judy.
Huh?
Brave Vesperia will go on. Even if you don't, this guild is more than just you now.
I don't want to run away. I don't want to, but...
Carol, do you think he'll be all right?
He'll be fine.
But...
Well now, if it isn't that darling boy and girl.
Jaeger!
You've got some nerve showing your face after planting the seeds of war.
Seeds of war? I'm quite sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Attacking Palestrale is a matter for the Union to decide. Yup, that's right. We just helped inform their decision.
Exactly. Understand, my little friends?
I'll give you something to smile about.
That's enough for today, I think. It is the day of the Dawn's passing, after all. We're still in mourning, you see. The world lost a great man today.
What is it you guys are after? Get the Dawn out of the way to take control of the Union?
Oh, no. Our little business will most surely be easier without support Dawn around. Let's not go there. I've come today for my own personal reason.
I don't want to disgrace the Dawn by doing something I'll regret later. You should leave before I...
It is not only you who are mourning this death, you know. Be seeing you then.
Even Jaeger is mourning the Dawn. I don't understand. Hadn't he been trying to get rid of Don Whitehorse himself?
The old man was a nuisance to Leviathan's Claw, but maybe things were a little different for Jaeger on a personal level.
You mean like the difference between guilds and individuals?
Yeah. To the Dawn, there was Jaeger the boss, and Jaeger the person.
The Dawn did break his own laws and take the fight into his own hands.
Well, we should be on our way.
All right. I told Rita we would be meeting her at the town exit. I also left a message at the inn for Patty.
I said he'll be fine. Let's go.
Where are Carol and Patty?
What is the deal with everyone worrying so much? What are both of your plans after this?
I'm going with you, of course. Like I said, I've decided to stick with you guys while I research the air crennet.
Right.
I want to go with you as well, Yuri. Now that we know the hunting blades are out to get Judith, we've got to try and help her.
We're not obligated to do...
Judith shared in our travels.
She also destroyed the Ceres...
But...
I'm not going out on any mercy mission. I told you I need to set things straight.
Yuri...
What does Judy know? I'm gonna see that she comes clean about all of it. I have to.
Well, we might just end up safe.
You two are worried about...
What are you talking about? Anyway, with all this talk about setting the guild...
It'll take more than this to keep him down.
Oh, Patty's here.
Did you have a look at what your grandpa left behind? So did it help you remember?
It doesn't look like things, but I can't let myself get dis...
Yeah,
Is it okay for me to be with...
I don't mind.
What should we do about Raven?
He couldn't come now. He can't turn his back on this town.
You're probably right. The old man has his...
I'm gonna miss him.
Think who you're talking about. That guy might just pop up when you least expect it.
So where is this Mount Thames?
My guess is that it's somewhere north of the sands of Kogor. She mentioned something about living with Baul on a mountain to the north of it.
There certainly are plenty of mountains in the northern region.
Well, let's start there and see where...
We'll be going to Desert by ship. Looks like that's where I come in.
All right, let's head to the ship.
Carol!
Wait! I might not fully understand the things that Dawn, but brave Vesperia is my... No.
Carol.
I think if I ran away, if I abandoned my... That's why...
Of course.
Yuri, but don't call me... I haven't done it until you really think, until I don't feel embarrassed. I'll just do my part as a...
Understood, Carol.
All right!
It never ends with these guilds.
That's exactly what's so good about the guild.
Yeah.
Ah! Hey! Oh.
How...
What are you up to?
Huh?
Well, don't you have your hands full?
You know, it all just seemed a little too...
But you owe a lot to the Dawn.
sad. I cried and cried.
Funny. It doesn't...
So not even Raven the Great can...
What are you talking about? You heard me, didn't you? I'm sure they'll be able to take care of that piece of business.
All right. Well...
Oh, man. These kids today, I tell you.
Traveling in a group is loads of fun.
This isn't lively. It's rowdy.
So now we can depart for Desier, right?
Huh? Why are we going back there?
That's a pretty good hunch you had there. Mount Thames is north of the... There's a Cridian city there if...
And why would you know some...
Well, I'm over twice your age, so of course I know...
Right.
So are we going or aren't we?
Can we get to the north of Kogor by boat?
Guess we'll have to see when we get there.
Hoist the sail! Our swords for freedom, our
You'll be gone soon enough.
How's this?
My style. Come on, Wind. Knock him around. Cut him down. Replay. Come here.
I'm just getting started.
A new skill!
Don Whitehorse was a real man, wasn't he?
Aye. I'm sure you felt the weight of that in your blade as a second. I'm sorry I made you shoulder that burden.
It's all right.
Unbelievable. Why would he accept that role?
Do you think Yuri is really alright?
He's not all right, but I imagine he'll be able to sort it out in his own mind. That lad's got real resolve.
Resolve? Do you mean like with Rigaud and Cumore?
Aye. Once he's made up his mind and taken up a task, he'll see it done no matter how heavy it is. It's an exhausting path, one this old man could never take.
You aren't alone in that.
All folks like us can do is keep an eye on the lad as he does what he needs to.
We'll destroy them in no time.
What the? Here. Like this? What the?
Iodine snare attach my enemies unto me. Time to
I'm not done yet.
prepare to meet your doom. This is the end for you!
Let's go. Here.
My magic helmet! My magic helmet! My magic helmet! This is the end.
Like this.
Anyone with a spine to face us?
They got us from behind.
Let's stop the happens all the time!
This? No, this is...
We'll destroy them in no time.
Holy power! Oh, angelic Princess Blaze,
And here we are. Welcome to Mount Temza.
These are human footprints, right? There sure are a lot of them.
Could it be the hunting blades?
That, or it might be the Knights.
But why would the Knights be here?
Well, Flynn was looking for Apatheia too. If that's what the hunting blades are doing here, then the Knights could be here for the same reason.
Why is everyone scrambling to get their hands on Apatheia all of a sudden?
it was so pretty, all sparkly and glittery. I'm sure it's incredibly valuable.
We never had the chance to get an explanation from the Dawn.
If Judy will clue us in on what she knows, things might clear up.
Judy.
I don't know. It's up to her whether she'll talk or not.
Yuri.
Hey, you guys!
What the heck is this? The mountain's been flattened. What could have happened?
Is there really supposed to be a town here?
Well, it was here 10 years ago. That I'm sure of, but I can't vouch for what's happened since then.
10 years? That's quite a ways back.
Well...
That voice.
Here's hoping everything's all right.
Let's hurry.
It's even worse from up close.
I've never seen a hole this big before.
There's no way this could have happened naturally.
It looks like something exploded here.
An explosion! Are there...
They were, but those monsters were all wiped out.
What do you mean, why?
What you see here, this...
What?
So that means humans and Entelekea fought here. The humans were victorious, but there were scarcely any survivors. The facts behind the war are shrouded in not even the official government history.
So the Entelekea did terrible power.
The Great War. That must have been when you were a baby, Pat.
But this is the first time I've heard that a battle took place here.
The Empire's kept a pretty tight hold on information about it. They've got a lot of secrets.
Thought it was strange that monsters would wage war against humans, but...
What they didn't want us to know was that those monsters were actually...
You sure know a lot about this stuff, Raven.
You come across a lot if you live long enough, kiddies.
Okay, enough history lessons.
The monster's voice we heard just now. Judy's really strong.
Of course not. I've got to give that I can't let a monster beat me to the...
Yeah.
Let's hurry.
Man, the Great War. I mean, leaving a gaping hole where a mountain used to be.
I still can't believe how much power the Entelekea must have had.
How could the humans fight beings that powerful and not get demolished? I just don't get it.
Indeed. The Great War may still hold secrets we haven't uncovered yet. And I'll bet those secrets are hidden somewhere in this mountain.
Yeah, but the war's over now. It can't have anything to do with us, right?
I hope so, but...
going bye-bye.
Oh, power that travels blade of noble light. Overpower even indestructible evil. Oh, silver light. Angel ring.
Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies.
All right.
I did it.
Let's eliminate them. Spread thy alluring snare and deliver my enemies unto me.
Oh, power that tries.
Let's go.
Let's eliminate them.
Crushing it!
A blade of noble light. Overpower even indestructible evil.
Resound, O cry of victory!
We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair.
Crushing it!
Oh, silver light.
Alright, who's next?
Oh, source of endless power. Oh, blade of noble light. Overpower even indestructible evil. I have to keep going.
Okay.
I'm just getting started.
Let's eliminate them.
Crushing it!
All right.
They know.
Yeah, I feel.
gone soon enough.
My magic hunger slowing away! I'm using this! Scrap diaphragms!
Yuri, what's...
I was just thinking about what Judy said. Bao, I just realized that maybe she was talking about the
So maybe she fought against the Empire with that...
It'd be kind of sad if
Maybe Raven can tell us. You fought in the Great War, did...
Huh? Why?
I think only someone who was on the scene would know so much about...
Really? But...
Very true. I thought I was gonna die, but... if only I died then.
If only you died.
So, did you ever see Judith during the war?
No, not a chance. I may be a player, but 10-year-old girls are definitely off limits for me.
Oh, jeez.
Then it sounds like Judy didn't participate in the war.
Right. I mean, if it was 10 years ago, she'd be 9.
I feel like I never saw Baul either.
So it was really the Antilochea who...
Yes, I guess so. Though at the time, we thought they were only a really terrible...
But wow! That's so cool!
Maybe I'll tell you more about it when you're older.
You'll be gone soon enough. We got a head start.
It doesn't seem fair. Oh, power that tries so blade of noble light. Power even indestructible evil. I have to keep going.
We're done. That's what happens when I get serious.
This is a Critian city? More like the remains of...
There might be some treasure around here.
What do you think Judith would come?
Suppose it wouldn't make much sense to say she was feeling...
The hunting blade!
Judith! You!
Damn you! Go inform Tyson and...
Hey! Nobody lays a hand... If she's broken our laws, we'll... Now get out of here.
We're only trying to follow a mon...
This doesn't involve you.
Okay, this is getting us...
You're right. It's just a waste of time trying to...
Anyone who interrupts our conversation is gonna be taking a long nap.
Leave. Now.
Judith, you followed me here.
Yeah, we're here to set...
Judith!
Why you destroyed the Blastia. About the Apatheia and all of it.
And even though you're one of us...
Punish the unjust. Honestly, I don't know if that's really... You've already come this far. Come.
Yuri...
If there's one thing the Dawn's last moments taught me, if a part is infected, you cut it off before it infects the whole. Even if it's a comrade?
You mean even if it's Flynn or Pharaoh?
Yeah. The hunting blades again?
We didn't just cross paths this time. We're after the same thing. We just might have to fight.
If it does come to that, you guys don't have to worry about me. But we can't keep Judith waiting. Let's go!
Carol...
Our boy's growing up.
Yeah.
Isn't there some way we can avoid fighting the hunting blades?
I hope so, but it's pretty much up to them.
Yup.
We'll destroy them in no time. Hammering snare and deliver my enemies unto me. I'm using this. A blade of noble light.
I'll do my best!
This is the end for you!
I heard stories of a Cridian town, but I never knew where it was.
Me too. Didn't expect it to be on Mount Temza.
They must really value their privacy to build a whole town on a mountain.
Is there something they don't like doing in front of other folk?
Cridians are a secretive lot, to be sure.
You'll be gone soon enough.
My magic delivering spear and deliver my enemies unto me. My magic hungers blade of noble life. Someone protect me while I'm casting. Holy power, come to me. First aid. The sign of victory. We'll destroy them in no time. All right. We do battle with all our might. Is that your best? Pierce Buster! Oh, blade of noble light, overpowering and indestructible evil! Take this! Come back and try again!
So, you are aware that this place was the ground on which the Great War was fought.
Yeah, we heard from the old man here.
The Great War was sparked by a type of blastia.
What?
This was not a blastia that had been excavated. It had been constructed in the city of Temza using a new type of technology, the Hermes Blastia.
Hermes Blastia? I've never heard of it. And if you say it was newly built...
I didn't think you could make a new Blastia.
The Hermes models were even more effective at converting air into energy. They were intended to revolutionize the technology of Blastia.
But something went wrong.
The Blastia using these Hermes-type formulas required massive quantities of air. The air Krina began producing abnormal amounts of air in order to compensate.
That would mean the end, not just of humanity, but all life on this planet.
Just like we saw at Cave Mach and the Wiesen of Kados. Wouldn't like...
The Entelekea realized the dangers of the Hermes Blastia before the humans, and they moved to destroy them.
Which created a conflict that grew until it eventually became the Great War.
So then the Entelekea fought against the humans to help the planet?
But why didn't they tell the humans how dangerous those Blastia were?
Neither side probably cared much if the other brought itself to ruin. There's never been any love lost between humans and Entel.
Or maybe there wasn't, but what does any of this have?
Temza fell to the flames of war, and the technology of the Hermes Blast...
Wait, you mean there are still Hermes models?
Yes, at Rago's mansion, Emmett Hill, Gosferost, not to mention...
The Ceres Blastia on the Fiertia.
That new Ceres Blastia must have been a Hermes Blastia. So then you've been destroying the Blastia and...
You could have mentioned that. Why didn't you say something? Were you gonna save the world?
What was that?
Paul!
Nan!
It looks like we found our mark.
You will not pass. You're a person, aren't you? How can you defend a monster?
Didn't you get the news?
We won't allow that!
We were having a conversation over...
I can't believe these guys!
I don't usually like to get my cloak.
Everyone,
have the hunting blades added people?
Nobody who associates with monsters can rightly call themselves a person.
Carol, have you forgotten the credo of the hunting?
Monsters are evil, and but the Entelekea aren't evil.
Don't let them fool you with that credo nonsense. They're on a job. They're here for the...
It seems you won't listen to reason. If you have no intention of moving...
You leave us no choice.
Monsters should be killed!
That's the rule of the hunting blades. I don't care what you think of... monsters. I will protect my... even if it costs me my life.
It's pretty stupid to think anything out of the ordinary is automatically evil.
Aiding monsters is punishable by... death!
You're worse than monsters. They just got instinct. You got brains. So what's your excuse?
Shut up! We hunting blades will not back down!
So I guess we just gotta fight this out.
Don't blame me for what happens.
Oh, blade of noble life! Sharpen the blade and roll, angelic princess, grant us your latest noble life! this modest land. Stone blast! Stalagmite!
All right. You're not
Here I go! That hurts. Into this modest land. Stalagmite!
This is where it gets good.
Not done yet. Done yet. Open of this modest land. Stone blast! Please. Stalagmite! Done yet. Slide around. Holy power, come to me! Stalagmite! Can't just lie around. Okay. Rage and run them through. Everything's stalagmite. Done yet.
Are you serious?
Open of this modest land. Stalagmite! Open of this modest land. Stone blast! Oh man! Stalagmite! No one!
You're not getting away. All right.
Power, come to me!
You're not getting away.
We're not done yet.
Oh, now you've...
Holy power, come to me! First aid! Everything's spinning!
No way out.
I'm okay! Holy power, come to me! First aid! Don't want to lose! Don't move! Holy power, come to me! First aid!
Were you going easy on them?
I'll fight anybody who lays a hand on my people. I'm not done yet.
I did it!
Nan, I'm sorry.
What's happening?
Baul is trying to evolve.
It looks like he's suffering.
Baul.
You can do it!
No!
I want to heal your wounds. My power is poor.
Healing wounds isn't...
What do you mean?
Don't you remember Belly?
Power corrupts. Never lose that kindness.
My compassion.
Your thoughts are reaching Baul.
All we can do now is hope. Well now.
Amazing.
I knew you could do it.
Your partner seems like he's gonna be...
Yes. Thank you all for... This is something I couldn't...
You're one of us, of course.
That's right.
Didn't I tell you? You got through to him. You make it through to Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to meet him?
That's up to Estelle.
I'll go.
Are you sure?
Even still.
It won't be too long before the hunting blades send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up?
There's only one path down from here, though.
The sky eyes are wide open.
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as we can finish talking once we arrive.
Judy!
She's sleeping.
Yeah, I mean, she wasn't expecting...
I bet she watched over Baul the entire time he was evolving. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been...
She's just dumb. She doesn't know...
But I'm really glad we're able...
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. In fact, we still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions. No lean, but...
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do.
Yep. Judith didn't break our laws in order to do... I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen to me too.
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon. I've always thought that it was my duty to know, but after what happened to Belius...
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more.
You too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time.
There's only one thing.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it...
I really wonder.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
What are you whining about, old man? What?
What Judith was talking about, Blastia created with techniques that should have been... Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or the...
If that person was still using the Blastia, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Old man, don't tell...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back. I wouldn't do something like that, even on...
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself a...
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful, Yuri. The war...
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, it might not make that much of a difference whether...
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting...
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and everyone's worried about something.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're...
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are. Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy just...
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than a usual. It looks like what she said was...
She said she wasn't too good at...
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world. I can't imagine how the person who created...
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth? But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
What the...
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with...
Morning, Yuri.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but even as we stand here, and our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Judy!
Well, look who's...
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negative. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow, beings like Pharaoh and Baul.
So the Entelekea were...
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they...
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that's the path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you...
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed within its body. When its life is at an end, that's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could...
So Apatheia are crystals of... If that's true, and the energy could be... It would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
But if that's possible, there must be tons of...
I bet somebody wants to use these things.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously, we could have avoided... Am I wrong?
Even if you hadn't, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed where there was a disturbance, but what I found there was not a Blastia, it was a person.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived us. I had to find out why. It was at that time that Pharaoh first... He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy... However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I made a deal with Pharaoh. And he...
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great, I would kill her.
You what?
Wait!
Settle down. I'll be...
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real... I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are... If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall...
I still want to meet Pharaoh.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself.
All right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are...
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, so you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like...
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh.
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for it.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly?
Use Baul's horn to call him.
Baul's?
Every Entelekea has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a whole...
Right.
Judith, you're familiar with Pharaoh, aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
Alright, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power's extraordinary, even among the Entelekea.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Temsa the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.